Hey everyone and welcome. Well, if you can't beat them, stop them competing. Now this is Nigel Farage exposing that the Tory and Labour Uni-party are now trying to cancel elections again.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
And why? Well, we all know why. It's because they're going to get beat. Let's have a listen to what he says, everyone.
On May the 1st this year, with the English county elections, they were cancelled in East Sussex, Essex, Hampshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Surrey and West Sussex. Angela Rayner, then Deputy Prime Minister, simply cancelled the elections, said they're delayed by a year. Coincidentally, they were all areas in which it was thought that Reform would win. Well, can you believe it? The Tory leaders of these councils have now written to the government asking for them to be postponed yet again. And in two cases, Tory council leaders openly saying they want the elections to be cancelled because they fear Reform will win. Now, it looks like the Labour government will accede to this demand, and once again, democracy will be denied in all of these counties. That is a complete, total outrage. It'll mean that people elected back in 2021 will be serving 6, 7, who knows how long their terms will be. We are launching this petition because we intend to lobby government as hard as possible to say, why on earth should people pay their council tax if they don't get the chance to vote for people that implement policies that affect their lives locally? So please sign our petition, sign it in large numbers. Let's object to democracy being delayed yet again.
Now I'd like to say this at this point, everyone. As has been proven recently, petitions don't do anything to change the mind of the state or the establishment or the blob, whatever you want to call them. Does absolutely nothing. But what it does do is highlight to the world that democracy is only a thing if they can win it. 2.7 million signed the petition against digital ID, and they just told them all to sod off. Petitions do show force of will, force of opinion, and force of what democracy should be about, the will of the people. So whenever you hear Starmer say, our democracy, what he actually means is ours but not yours. So sign the petition. It won't do anything to change the state, but it will show the world and the people of this nation that we are one. And we are saying no more, F you. We need to start fighting people. If they're not going to allow you to be able to have a say in the running of the country, they shouldn't run the country. Not a one of them. Proving the Uni-party 100% correct. Both sides are terrified of you, every single one of you. So much so that they're going to stop you having a voice and call it democracy. Now obviously, people have come out in denial, like Jonathan Brash MP here. He's a Labour MP for Hartlepool, and he just comes out with a liar and a fraud, gaslighting the British people, a Putin puppet. So he's ticked a few boxes there, hasn't he? Ticked a few boxes. Now this guy also voted against the National Grooming Gang inquiry, the independent one. So he's got blood on his hands as well. You notice how whenever they come out and say, well, it's not true, that they don't actually prove it with facts, do they? They just use liar, fraud, gaslighting, Putin puppet. They will never, ever, ever learn. I know Farage isn't the best idea, but is it definitely an arrow in a quiver, isn't it? Should we just leave him there, or should we fire him at the people that we don't like? I choose the latter. What do you choose? Now you're probably wondering why Jonathan Brash is getting involved. Well, Grok was asked, what is Jonathan Brash MP's majority, and is he likely to lose his seat in the next general election? So let's have a listen to what Grok said, shall we? Jonathan Brash won Hartlepool in the 2024 general election with a majority of 7,698 votes. It's not many for a large place like Hartlepool, is it? Over Reform UK. Reform had previously captured the seat in 2021 by-election, showing its local appeal, with Reform UK leading Labour nationally in recent polls and strong regional support. Brash is vulnerable and could lose the seat if current trends hold through the next election. So what they're going to do now, everyone, is basically say that your vote doesn't matter and you shouldn't be allowed to have one. effectively admitting that it does matter and you should force one. But what say you? I'd like to know your opinion. Stay sane, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.